Good day, human Latiosites. This is Latios Zubril, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shuffle, the game where all of the battleable trainers use only Mega Evolutions, and nobody wonders why. Let us begin. So, last time, we actually ventured in the, finished up with the Pedro Valley, and we actually caught Delphox in the expert stages, as well as Stantler and Manectric in the Safari. This time, you know what, let's check in. Because there might be some new downloadable stuff to, you know, give us something to do to pass the time. So yes, there's extra data to be downloaded. That is always appreciated indeed. So let's download some extra data. This way we'll have something to do. Alright, so extra data was added. And we're gonna get 500 coins we don't need, since I did actually spend some time trying to get some coins. So we are back at maximum coinage, which is always nice. So we have coins in order to do this. Competition now live. We found out about this last week, but here we go. Compete against players from around the world for the highest score. All of the top 40,000 scorers get a Manectric, which allows Manectric to Mega Evolve. And if you're in the top 20,000, you will also get a Mega Start, unless you are in the very top 6,000 players, in which case you'll get a Mega Speed Up. Those who are placed below the top 40,000 will receive a Jewel. So, this week only, I believe, we will have the chance to obtain a Manectric. Now, top 40,000 rather than top 20,000 for the Manectric. I really like that. I'm glad they did that. Now, I know that it's the top 6,000 for the Mega Speed Up, so I'm probably not getting that. But, you know, I'm more after the Manectric than the Mega Speed Up in the long run anyway. Also, let's actually look what we have here. We have passed by 6 people, probably in my other 3DS a bunch of times. And with that, we've passed by 100 people, so here's a Jewel to celebrate. So with that, we actually have another Jewel, which is really nice. So every, like, 100 street passes, you get a Jewel. Alright. In that case, let's actually do this with Mega Manectric. So, let's optimize this. Gengar is the quickest to Mega Evolve, but Lucario is probably our best Mega Evolution. I don't know. Also, Stunfisk isn't very strong at all. I think I'd rather actually use Genesect. And probably Victini. Manectric is definitely not a good option here. Let's go with Victini and Genesect, because I didn't really train up Donphan and Stunfisk very much. They're not very strong, so, and these are 100 power Pokemon, so even though they're not super effective, those will probably be the best options. Groudon should be a good option, though, regardless of how much we've trained it or whatnot. So, let's do this. We're gonna want to actually do this. I get a feeling there's gonna be Electric in here. I don't know for sure, but I think I'm gonna want to use a Complexity and Disruption. I'm gonna go all out here. I'm gonna win this thing. Let's do this. Let us do this. So we'll try to get a high score. There's no Mega Start, but I'm not too concerned about that. Here we go. So, see if we can get the Mega Evolution off as soon as we possibly can. Alright, so with that, we're gonna have the Mega Evolution, but that's not gonna make that big a difference in the long run unless we start actually seeing more Gengars. Actually, no, we're gonna have, because of that Mega Evolution, we're gonna see more Gengar. We're gonna see more of everything else on the board, which will in turn cause Mega Gengar. Okay, now we're starting to see disruptions. That's a problem. So, let's do everything we can here. We're gonna run out of time soon. We're running out of time. And with that, we are out of time. And that is actually really a bad score considering we used all those items. That is a bad score. I've got to do better than that. So with that, we got 21,000. Well, I might try that again off screen, I guess. But I don't think we're ranked that well right this second. Maybe we are. Who really knows? But the more interesting thing, I think, is going to be Greninja. So, let's actually try to do this. I'm gonna go with, I think, Mega Ampharos. Our Ampharos is stronger than our Venusaur. I know it's a little bit less predictable, but at the same time, I don't know what to say. So, we're gonna want to use Ampharos. We're gonna want to use... The thing is, we're gonna want to use Frogadier, from what I hear. So... Where is Frogadier? Frogadier or Unir? Here we go. I guess we're gonna use Shaman and... Do I want to use Zapdos or Genesect? I think I'm gonna use Zapdos. Because it's not as strong as Genesect, but at the same time, this is a timed round, not a move one. If it was a moved round, I'd probably consider using Genesect. But, But we're not going to be able to trigger any ability, so crowd control is not going to kick into effect, most likely. Alright. So we're going to want to... I'm going to use the... I'm going to do everything here. Let's do this. I'm going all out. I want to win this thing. Or should I say catch this thing. And just in case we can't, I'm going to just go with the item. That said, let's do this. Alright. So. Okay, here we go. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Keep this up. Give me more Ampharos, give me more Ampharos. Thank you, okay. Good, very good. Very good indeed. Alright, come on, get these Frogadiers out of the way. Get out of the way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Come on, come on. So with that, we're gonna defeat Greninja with 23 seconds left. We added those 10 seconds. I don't know how big of a difference that really makes. But, with that, we have defeated Greninja. Can we catch it, though? I get a little bit concerned, because it's going to have a low catchability. Actually, 21%. 42% on Greninja. I like those odds a little bit. Not very much at all, to be honest. So, 42%. Come on, give us a super catch power next, please. After this Great Ball, it's going to miss, because, let's be honest, 42%, that's not going to catch it. Oh my god, we caught it! First Great Ball. So with that, we actually have A-rank captured Greninja. It has Mind Zap, can delay opponents' disruptions for a turn. Attack power of 70, and with that, we have actually caught everything currently available in the game. Awesome. Alright, so, that is nice. Okay, well, you know what? Let's actually go all the way back here to the Meowth stage, because how do I get the coins that I have? How do I get so many of them? A lot of you have been asking, and we're kind of perplexed with the whole Meowth thing. A lot of it is luck, but with the Meowth stage, the way I usually do it, since a lot of you wanted me to show you how I do it, I'm not always that successful, just putting it out there, but what I do is, I usually try to use something that's not going to do too much damage, something like, for instance, Cinccino, I don't always use Cinccino, but it's just a possibility. We don't really need a Mega Evolution here. Something that is... You don't want to use something with like an ability like Eject or Swap or something, because that'll get rid of a coin. That's not good. But something that it's kind of powerful, that'll do some damage, like Victini. Something that'll do a little bit of damage, but not make too big a deal, like Rayquaza. And Rayquaza also could use some experience. And also something that'll just end it at the last second, like Genesect, because Genesect has that crowd control, which will end it pretty much if we set up for it. That'll pretty much end it. Now, like I said, I can't guarantee getting 500 coins, but this is the way I usually do it, and I usually have a little bit of luck with this kind of thing. So, but like I said, you need luck in order to actually have a decent chance here. So, we're going to want to pretty much keep this Meowth alive until we can actually set up for all of our coins. So, let's do this. Alright, now we want to actually get this coin. Alright, actually, let's do this and that. Alright, so now we want to set up Genesect to be able to, at the last second, finish it off. Alright, so there we go. Now we're going to want to get that, and now we can use crowd control on the last turn to finish it off. So let's do this, and we get 500 coins. So that's pretty much the way I usually get 500, well, the way I usually do this to get 500 coins in the Meowth stage. You pretty much just want to keep it alive until the last turn. And if you really see there's no way of getting 500 coins, then you can go back and get the, and basically use the, well, take the 300. You can't always get 500 coins, sometimes you have some bad luck with it. You need to actually be a little bit lucky when you do that, so let's do this again. Like I said, I can't guarantee ever getting the, as many coins as you want. It is a large part due to luck. So, alright, let's see. Alright, we can do that. Alright, now we can... We want to actually get... How about that? Okay, so now we want to actually switch this. Alright, so let's do that. We want to make sure we don't have too many combos. Like right here, there's really not a good way that we can actually get 500 coins. I'm pretty sure it's my fault, don't get me wrong, but if I go for this Victini here, I can get the... If I go for this Victini here, what I can do is, this Cinccino will end up down here, so I can go for another Cinccino, and this will be here. This coin will be here, but the problem is, then I'm going to have to, in the same turn, win the game with a Cinccino, and not be able to defeat the Meowth with either the Cinccino or with the Victini. Which does have its dangers, so I'm just going to actually just go for the 300, because 300 is better than just 30 in the long run, so I'm just going to take that and just take the win with the 300. But like I said, you can't get a 500 every single game. It's not always possible, but by playing cautiously, you can at least get 500 a good portion of the time. So let's try this one more time. So basically what you want to do is you want to set up 2 coins in a row, then 2 more with 1 in between, and then you want to be able to end it with that. So let's actually go with that. So now we can put this here. We want a coin to be near Rayquaza. And with that, we're actually going to lose because we had some bad luck there. We're not lose, we're going to get 30. One of the small flaws in this system is that you can easily trigger a large number of combos, which will just end it right off the bat. And since you can't see what is above the game board, you kind of can't predict it. So that is a huge matter of luck at that point. What's above the game board can really mess with your strategy. Now, if you do this right though, and you do it enough times, in one day without even spending without even spending a penny of real money, or without even spending 1 jewel in Pokemon Shuffle, you can get 10,000 coins somewhat easily. I mean, you have to play a few times, but I mean, if you get 500 coins per, well, you get 530, but if you got 500 coins, then within 20 rounds, you can get 10,000. And that's definitely not bad. It takes some time, don't get me wrong. And, of course, if you get only 30, you still get 150 within that, like, regenerated 5 hearts. So it's definitely not something to overlook. But Meowth is a very nice way to be able to get some coins. Now, I guess we'll be back when there's more stuff to do. I mean, as far as the main Ectric goes, I guess off screen I'm going to try this again, but I just think that's a pathetic score. I mean, we're in the top 1013, but this is only on day 1, so I get a bad feeling that we're going to have to do better than this. I mean, hopefully we'll be within the top 40,000. I'm not too concerned about a Mega Start, and I would like the Mega Speed Up, but I really don't think we're going to get that, so it's not really my big concern right this second. My concern is actually getting the Mega Stone, which I think we should be able to do. And, I mean, as far as getting coins back, I guess we'll just keep up with the Meowth stage. But like I said, if you have any more questions about the Meowth stage, feel free to ask, but that's just the way I usually do it. It's not a foolproof method. It does go wrong a lot, but in the long run, I feel like it does help me get at least, like I said, like 10,000 coins a day, which when I spend a lot, which is always a nice thing to be able to get, because the way I see it is having like around maximum coins gives me the ability to spend as much as I want when I need to. For instance, we were able to get Greninja on the first try, because we were able to spend everything. We didn't need to spend those 800 on the extra time, but I figured just in case we ended up not making it within time, 1% is better than 0% with catching it. So, whatever. We were able to catch it with that, was it 24%? So, no, 42%. It was 21%, then 42%. Amazingly, I'm not actually dyslexic. But, that is besides the point. So, with that, I hope that answers your questions for those of you who asked me to make a tutorial about how to grind with Meowth. Of course, you do have to wait you have to wait like half an hour I recommend not waiting over 2.5 hours, because then you end up wasting time. Well, you end up wasting hearts, because then it's time that the hearts aren't regenerating. But you have to wait for like half an hour to 2.5 hours to actually do this, but it's a way to actually get Meowth taken care of. And, I mean, Meowth, I think, is the best way to get coins. Well, aside from the weekend Sunday Meowth stage, which is also relatively helpful with getting coins. Probably more so than this one, you can only do it once a week. But it has its ups and downs. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time when we get more DLC. Goodbye!